sabi ko, I would like to appeal to Senator Joel Villanueva first muna before the general message. Kasi as a fellow evangelical, I know his concern is that it's he probably thinks that divorce is anti-God. He probably thinks that divorce is anti-family, but and anti-marriage. But as I mentioned earlier, the general framework and the exceptions are not really opposed to one another, and they're both in keeping with the heart of God, because God is also a God of justice, and He's also a God of mercy. And the heart of the Father is He doesn't want to see the parties in the institution of a marriage suffer. He wants to give life, and life to the full. On that note, kasama na rin doon yung life to our souls. Yan yung mga things na napagpanto ko in my 3-year journey. That's why na-reconcile ko lahat. Sabi nila, I'm just twisting the words of God to fit my narrative. No, it's the other way around. Nagkaroon ako ng lakas ng loob dahil nakita ko yung puso ng Panginoon para sa mga taong nagdurusa. So yun, I want to appeal to him. And then with respect to how marriage actually or divorce actually respects the sanctity of marriage in so far as it actually says na nagkaroon ng valid marriage. Hindi yung kina-cancel mo na walang nangyaring marriage.
Yeah.
And it's very truthful. It's very authentic. I think we want to have a society that's integrous. We want to have a law that's integrous. We want to have people that are integrous. And this is a way to promote it even. And then with respect to sabi nila anti-children daw, I don't think it's true. Earlier I shared how staying together but having a dysfunctional union can actually destroy the emotional well-being of children more. And with this emotional wounding, mas dadalhin nila ito into their adulthood. Yeah. So we want a population that is healthier, spirit, soul, and body, essentially. And yes, there are proactive approaches to ensure the strength of marriage, to ensure the health of marriages. But what if everything has been done? And hearts can be hard, indeed. One party cannot control the other. One party can just abandon, can or whatever analogous cause, magkaroon ng gender reassignment, ganyan. Hindi mo makokontrol yon, ganyan. So, ano ang remedy ng aggrieved spouse under the current laws kung yung cause naman talaga ay nangyari after the celebration of the marriage? Sa ngayon wala. Legal separation, pero kasal pa rin. And then anong effect nun for the woman and even for the man na traumatized? Every time you fill out the forms, bumabalik yung PTSD mo kung may PTSD ka.
Yeah.
That's trauma. So, maawa naman po. Yeah. So it's part of the responsibility of the state to also safeguard this section of the population. Although divorce is not for everyone, and there's going to be an option for the agreed spouses kung magpa-file ba ng legal separation, nullity, or annulment, let divorce be an option that's available. In some cases, it can be the healthy option. In some cases, in these cases that I've mentioned, it's not an ungodly option.